Hello, dear friends. My name is Kathleen Whitehead. I am joined by my dear friend Laura, and we are going to experiment with tonight. I want to welcome you. I want to let you know that I'm a channel. I will be channeling the aspects of love and light language and see who comes in. The aspects of love are a large group of many beings who bring their loving peace to this discussion. And, but I will start out with a little bit of a prayer, and then I will let you know what has happened through me, with me this week. And then I will go into the channeling mode. And we may end up with questions toward the end. But first of all, and I know I seem a little bit disjointed because I am a little bit disjointed, but we'll see how it goes. Dearest Divine, thank you for being here with us. I am deeply grateful for all the pieces of all that is, from the pieces that are the closest to the center of love, which is our essence, to the pieces that are the furthest away from love, but still love and still our essence and still part of the one, the all that is. I am deeply grateful for this opportunity. I send love to everyone. I receive love from everyone. I invite beings of love here to be with us and to help us, guide us through this evening. Thank you. Okay, to catch up with my week, because I feel like my week reflects everybody else's week. It's been chaotic. Last night there were random sounds throughout my apartment. I even got up in the middle of the night to investigate a sound of a door closing. So, but I didn't find anything. But that was my last night. My yesterday was full of me having to go out and buy a new laptop because my laptop, which was 14 years old, decided that day before yesterday was its last breath. So I thank it for its service and have fully retired it. And I went and bought a laptop, and I also bought a phone because my phone is also acting like it doesn't want to be here. I really feel like that's a reflection of the chaos in the world today, the earth, that what we're going through, the transformations and transitions. And as I've been thinking about what has been happening, my old computer I had a Linux operating system. It's very simple, very insulated. It felt like I was in a land of my choice, of insulated, protected, with very limited access from the outside. And then I get this computer, and it feels like I am opened up to the world, that I have access and procedures and protocols and a lot of stuff that frankly does confuse me. But it feels like it's almost feels like a coming out. It almost feels like a step forward into something new. And I know that's all symbolic, but that's what it feels like to me. And the transition was not easy. I my dear son-in-law is a computer group guru. And so he came over to help me get this laptop set up because I have a belief system that I don't know what I'm doing. And I know that that belief system is keeping me from knowing what I'm doing. But it was frustrating for both of us. And I don't get frustrated much at all. I am very good at rolling with the punches and is keeping in the flow, but except for when I have to set up or transition to a new piece of equipment, like a new phone or a new computer or something like that. So it doesn't happen very often. So that was kind of my um my reminder of that belief system that causes me to be frustrated about making this transition because I don't know how to do this. Again, I think this is a reflection of everything that's happening to us at this moment in time. You know that the energies of the earth have been wackadoodle. The Schumann resonance has uh, registered unbelievable highs and then frozen times. It's just everything seems to be stirred up. And I think that is reflected within each of us and through the outer way. There's frustrations I think that we're all feeling. I'm certainly feeling it. But on the other hand, I have had wonderful, beautiful, miraculous things. I I feel abundant. I feel like the timing was perfect because while I don't have a lot of money and I don't care that I don't have a lot of money, I had the ability and I feel very fortunate that I was able to go and buy a laptop. Admittedly, I got a really good deal because the timing was perfect because all the students are coming back to college. So Best Buy had a deal, and my timing was perfect for the perfect laptop. And additionally, the phone I had to purchase, I never buy the really expensive phones, but I buy an unlocked phone and get the least expensive appropriate phone. It's a smartphone. And I was able to get that whole total for less than $600. And by the way, I happen to have that kind of availability. And I feel very, very, very fortunate and living in abundance. And I had a discussion with someone about living in abundance because I have felt abundant no matter how little I have for many years now because I trust that I will always have what I need. I don't have extensive needs at this moment, but I always trust that I will have what I need. And I have been given signs that I am taken care of. Um, it's I think when you trust, you allow the things to flow to you. And so that's how I have always done. I don't ever worry about money, but I'm always grateful when I have what I need to do whatever I want to do. So for me, the lessons of this week are try to go with the flow, be aware of myself when I am not in the flow, and ask myself why. Also, be grateful, be trusting. I I always find the thing about any situation of why I can be grateful, what I can be grateful for, and I just trust. So I trust that there are lessons in the frustration of this week. I will tell you, I have not transitioned my phone yet, and I have decided that I am going to attempt that on my own and prove my belief system wrong. So, um, wish me luck. So, okay, I will turn now to my higher self and the invited friends who are here to help me channel whatever message they might have for us this this week. So it will just take me a minute. I will invite my beautiful friends and the wisdom of water and the wisdom of the earth and all the beings who are here to support us. Please come now. I give the loving beings permission to use my vocal capacity. I ask that my ego step aside and become the observer as any type of message that is appropriate might come through. I will start out with light language. Se mea tada paata ke ete epitikatai ata. Inyamana kushpote eliata pase ta miakate. Hello, good evening. We are here and very happy to be here with you. Yes, we have observed the chaotic times. This is really just the building to crescendos of change, of, we're sorry to say, but more chaos, because that is what changes things. It upsets the apple cart. So when the apple cart is knocked over, you have to go and pick up the apples, but they don't go back in the exact same place that they were. But it still works, right? So just to let you know that all of the things that are happening on your planet are part of the chaos of change, the wonderful miracle of transformation, that the transitions into the new way of being. And we just suggest that you employ every tool that you have in your toolbox. So first is to remember and be aware. So remember that the chaos is not yours. Some of it is yours because you are changing too, but the chaos is not in control. You and your higher self are in control. So if you have a tool that might be meditation, employ that tool. If you have a tool that is dancing and moving your body and doing active things, use that tool. If you have the tool of being in a quiet place curled up with a book, use that tool. But always remember you have tools. Walking in the forest, hugging trees, being within water, whether that is diving into a pool, being in the ocean, or taking a shower or a bath. Being in water is a good tool. Prayer, speaking to those of like-mindedness. All of these tools and many others are at your disposal. So remember to use the tools, including asking for help from your higher self and any higher beings that are around. Because remember, those beings are also you. So employ that tool of asking. So be aware, be the observer of the chaos. Do not engage in the chaos. Do not become emotionally involved in things that make you feel like I have to do something, I have to say something, I have to um, be involved. Be the observer as much as you can. Your own body will say to you when you must do something. But let that be something that fills your heart, that makes you feel good, not something that charges you up emotionally, because that is engaging in the chaos. But for instance, if you feel to send love to a chaotic experience that is happening, send love. That will make your heart feel good. Do not judge and say, you need to do this, or you shouldn't have done that. Just send love. That way you're not engaging. So remembering and not engaging and trusting that you're perfectly fine no matter what you're experiencing. We are here to love you, to help you, to be whatever you need us to be, because we are part of you. We do love you. We know that you in your own higher self love us because we are one. Just remember, you're loved and held in deepest regard, in deepest respect. And we know that this is a time that is an apple cart, and all the apples are falling around. But the apples will be back into the cart, ready for the next phase. We remind you that we are here, that we love you, we cherish you. We are going to leave you with our deepest love and our highest blessing of light language. Ayana yete aliyata sata. Diana yete petike ayata. Sate dianana. Hatayata ayete ete etiama. Halpeke atashayata matayata. Sadake a teniana mate etiata pae. Tanatike e sianana pe ete apa. We hope you felt the love that was within that. We ask you now, is there a question from our dear friend Laura?
Will we all experience chaos?
You will experience to your ability to understand what it's about. Now, because you are working on raising your vibration and ascending and remembering and doing all of those things, your chaos will be different from that of those who are not engaged in this, knowing that they are working on ascension. So the chaos in the outside world, outside of yourself, will include things that you might consider violence or hatred or arguments or what we would call lower feelings. The chaos that you experience might be disruptions or things that you observe. So if you happen to be walking along and you observe a fight between a couple of people, that is when you get to realize that is their chaos. You do not need to be involved. You need to take yourself into a safe area. Hopefully, you do not walk very closely to someone who is exhibiting that kind of chaos. The chaos of Mother Earth has a greater capacity to, in a way, surprise you, but just be aware. Your intuition will tell you if there is something that you need to do. For instance, don't drive today because there's going to be some high puddles. Delay the drive for a few minutes. You know, if you are driving along and you feel like, I think I need to go right, because that's your intuition telling you that there's something ahead that you don't need to experience. So your own personal chaos will be more in the observing, but there may be things like appliances might break. You might be forced to have a conversation that is unpleasant, but that is your opportunity to come from love rather than engagement. So does that make some sense to you?
Yes, that helps.
Do you have
I appreciate it.
any other questions about that particular things?
I don't think so. I think it's more about being of love and feeling gratitude for that which we do have and asking for your help, the aspects of love, uh, to help with the variety of things that can happen. So thank you for that.
And the important thing to do at this moment is to love yourself and to love the beings around you. You have a special angel with you in the form of your pet. So spend some loving time with your pet when you feel maybe frustrated or um, exposed, a little more exposed to chaos than you want to be. Think of your pet if you're not with them and hug your pet if you are. We know that that is your way anyway, but now is the time to love yourself, to go within yourself and say, what would what would help me right at this moment? Drink a glass of water, take a deep breath, hug yourself, um, just ground yourself. And that is an important thing, to be in touch with the earth, ground yourself as much as you possibly can, and know that whatever is the best for you is what is going to happen with you. Always know that because we love you, you love you. And asking your higher self the aspects of love, your guides, your angels, whomever, to hover around you in those times when you feel a little bit out of sorts. But we will tell you, our own channel here is experiencing very much um, uh, disjointed, chaotic energies of her own. And those are reminders for her to ask why. Remember that you create your reality. So if you see chaos and you choose to engage, you are creating more chaos. If you see chaos, witness chaos, and you decide, not my, what do they say? Not my monkeys, not my circus, something like that. And just observe, you are not creating more chaos for yourself. So many things to remember, but just remember that you have the answers. You know what to do. You have tools and you have support. If that is your only question,
Yes, thank you. That was quite a blessing. Thank you.
and we hope to bless you always, it is our intention. We will leave you with some more of our language, enwrapped in love for you and for all who might witness this in another time and place. Hayane, halaya kayana, Seti tianana hayateka hataniala sania casa tani tia sasate nianama hake e shanamakote namae